little on the big side. Hey, greetings, folks. This is making my chest just a little bit. Well, hopefully some people will show up. Right now, I am getting another body ready for this car I've just acquired. This is a Capricorn. I think it's the Capricorn GT2 or something like that. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Big fan. I was gonna get the X-ray car or the Hong Noir or something like that, but I saw this and I decided, why do the smart thing? I know that smaller racing companies, at least in mini-Zs, they make good cars, In most cases. I think these guys are out of Italy, possibly. Welcome to our one viewer that just left. I'm going to be doing quite a few things today. I got a lot of stuff lined up. That hopefully we will get to. We're going to wait until some people show up first before we explain exactly what that is. Wow. Big old dang old holes, man. Big old dang old holes. I'm actually using the measurements on my post reamer, which is, what you should do every time, but sometimes you just don't, All the way to 10, pretty much. Slow Tuesday, huh? Is there like something going on that I should be watching? I saw something on the interwebs today that brought me a little bit of joy and a little bit of anguish. Anguish. I saw that there was an FPV league. It looks like they're running at a go-kart track. which is something I wanted to do. I don't think they're in the States, though. I think they're in Canada or something. So, but what's cool is they did it first. I can just bring it as an example of something that someone is already doing. That, you know, could bring them some more customers. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, these freaking screwdrivers are they're useless. They're useless. I have not come across anything that I'm like, oh, I have a screwdriver for that and it works. It just doesn't happen. No friggin' way. You know, that's great. That is just great. And that looks like a I have to cut that off, guys. I think I'm gonna have to cut it off. I don't see anything up here that's gonna give me any sort of positive resort. Positive resort. Hello, my one viewer. How are you? We're waiting for a few more people to show up, and then we can get into the meat and potatoes about what this wonderful episode is going to be about. This wonderful scrum session. Look at that. You ever... Oh, that one works. Jesus Christmas. All right, what size is that? That is a PH1. Am I going to be able to find another PH1? Probably not. How's everybody doing, huh? Nobody here yet. At 8:30 on a Tuesday evening. Maybe people are out racing. Maybe that's where everybody is. Oh, that is really upsetting. I've got a package to open. Some fifth scale stuff to work on. And I'm doing a little work on my, what is this? The Capricorn. Capricorn. Saw Russ this weekend. He was doing his Capricorn. His was a GT Nitro, which I will be bringing next time. Because I made a discovery. Well, more like I made an incorrect statement without any proof. Because the two motors I bought in my two GT cars, my GT Nitro cars, this one and that one, this has an OS. No, they're both OSs, but that one, they're both GT OSs. The problem I think I'm having is I have the wrong pipe. This is like a truggy pipe, and I have no idea what's on. So I ordered two more pipes. They should be coming by Thursday. So I will be putting those on a Thursday stream. But right now, I'm just trying to get this off of here. And I swear to you guys, there's nothing worse than Phillips head screwdrivers. Phillips head screws. And I don't know what I did with all of my screwdrivers. So I am LaCouf, as they say. Something is like stuck between my fingers. Ooh, 3 viewers. Got 3 viewers, man. Yep. What the? That's awesome. Like, I don't know how I'm going to get that out of there. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. Okay. Two viewers, 3 viewers, 2 viewers. That's good enough. I'm gonna just gonna jump right into it. Still waiting for a bunch of paint to come. Like, it's been so difficult to get the color I want, as I was thinking about switching to a different color. Because you know what's easy to get? Pearl white. Super easy to get. Oh, RC ASMR, you guys. Oh, RC ASMR. We're just building cars. I'm going to try this car just the way it is. It looks like it's never touched a track before. It's all brand new wheels. Chassis like brand spanking. It's got an LRP IX8. I don't think I've never heard of. I didn't know that LRP even made a 1/8 scale ESC. But yeah, that's what it's got in it. It's got a Reds 2100 kV. It's not the best motor in the world, but it's a good one. I would prefer the 28. So I think that's what it's all coming down to. I need more kV and lower gain, higher kV, less heat, and I got to find a suitable set of 2S batteries. Or maybe I run 2 4S batteries in parallel. because nothing sucks worse than your batteries giving out halfway through a race. It happened a lot this past weekend. A lot. Okay, so what was I going to do? I was going to take this out of here. I found a screwdriver. Did I not? I did not. That's what I was going to do. I remember now. It's all so clear to me now. Down to one viewer. It's going to be a heck of a night, you guys. Heck of a night. Go eat dinner. Come back. I'll be here for a long time. It's like it was the right screw for the job. That is awful. Just awful. This one, on the other hand, is being what we in the industry like to call a little bitch. You being a little bitch. A little bitch. Now, I know that's probably not the nicest thing to say, but you know, sometimes it's truth. Truth hurts, man. It's an Artemis Boom Boom. Got him. Fuck those screws. Phillips headed. Oh. Oh my. Realize. Huh. All right, well. What's everybody doing? Just want to give me a shout in chat just to let me know my sound's working and all that kind of good stuff. I mean, my microphone bar is working, so I'm assuming it's working. Popped up to 3, 5. Ooh, look at us. Moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on up. That's an interesting. Why haven't they tried to Oh, I know why. Like redo the Jeffersons? They haven't. You know why? Because of that Malaya guy, the guy that dresses up like a lady. I don't remember his name. Don Cheadle. Oh, he dresses up like ladies and makes movies. Forgot his name. Because he's got shows that already mirror those shows. And the only people watching them are like old African American women past their prime. It's Mama TV. That Mama TV. They got that Mama TV. You know, you keep telling yourself, I'm going to get a whole another set of body posts, body clips, and I get a set, and then what do I do with them? I put them in a to-go bag, and they sit in there forever. Inaccessible to me. Inaccessible to me. There, that works. To the east side, to the sky. It's the Tuesday stream. What are we doing, team? It's the Tuesday stream. We don't know what we're doing, team. We don't know what's going on. We're just doing stuff because Monday was yesterday, and now today's today. Tuesdays, you guys. We go low and slow. You know what I mean? Crawling along. Nothing crazy. Yeah, that works. Perfect. Perfect. Now I gotta mark this center thing with the marker. I don't know what I did with. There it is. Okay. Hey, sounds like somebody's here. Hey, what's up, Wreath? Just doing a little RC work here. That is bent as all get out, you guys. Well, it ain't bent no more, is it? Gotta unbent it. I don't wanna do your dirty work no more. What are you up to, Wraith? Oh my God, we hopped up to 8. It's like dinner's over. Coming out of the woodwork, man. They're coming out of the woodwork. And then you find she is gone. Good Lord. Gotta grab a cleaning rag, you guys. I can't see. I can't see. And they catch you at the border. Yeah, we're going back. Jack, do it again. Wheels turning round and round, round and round. I think it's enough people. I'm gonna open the box. What's in the box? Beating my eyes out when I don't have my glasses on. Beady, 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 beady. Hey, Buck. Anybody? Anybody old enough to remember what that's from? It's not that old because it was in color. Beady, 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 beady. Hey, Buck. But they catch you at the border. What do you think about your Bashers RCs left their wheels? What? I do not understand what you are saying, my friend. about your Bash's wheels staying on. I like them to stay on. But would I like wheels that fall off? I lost a wheel during a race. Holy shit, was that you, Wraith, at the race? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now? No, that is upsettingly off. You know, I thought I was doing something right. I really did. What do you think about your Bashers RC left their wheels on? Oh, like leaving your wheels on your Basher? So they get that weird like lump in them? Is that what you mean? It's not good. It's not terrible, but their Bashers sitting on their wheels creating bald spots. Oh, yeah, I mean, look, if it's a Basher, who cares? It depends. Like most tires are running a foam on the inside, and that as soon as you start running the car, that foam is gonna, regenerate itself or refoam into the right shape. So you could do this, have them suspended off the thing, but the back wheel's still on there. I don't care. Yeah, no, these are the same ones. These are Ralph Lauren's. Basically, they're sunglasses. They're Ralph Lauren sunglasses. They might be women's sunglasses at that. Because I wanted something with a bigger frame, right? Because I like being able to see. I had a set of, I don't know, John, whatever that guy's name is, black square ones that I really liked. But I want to get new frames, so I got these. But yeah, they would be new to you, Will, because I think the last time you saw me, I had the black ones. Thank you, good sir. You're a gentleman in a schola. A gentleman in a schola. All right, so what I wanted to do with this car is I wanted to just take it out and run it as it is without changing anything on it and see how it runs. But, well, no, he's got some rear toe. I wonder if there's a way to shorten the wheelbase. Doesn't look like it. GT EP. This is a really nice car. Give you guys a quick gander at her. Top down. There she is in all of her glory. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I think I might take these electronics out and put my Hobbywing electronics in it, but we'll try it. One thing I definitely know I'm going to change is the servo. That is a Savox 1268. Might be quick enough, but I don't think it's going to be powerful enough. Pretty nifty. And this is a Capricorn. Interesting geometry here in the rear. You see that? Like you see how this part right here, like this comes down and there's this front toe link, I guess. It's pretty neat. you can adjust the toe is fully adjustable via the arm. Oh, Capricorn. The company is called Capricorn. I think they're out of Italy. They're a smaller outfit, but they've been winning some races. So I'm going to switch to this from my my Serpent. I get a buddy of mine that's going to. But going back to Ray's question about the wheels, I think that, I mean, I guess my cars don't really sit around long enough for that to happen. But some people don't like it, and it's really, yeah. Capricorn, they're pretty new, not like super new, but they are bigger in the 1/8 scale GP, which is like this kind of car right here. Oh God, pointing at stuff. This they make GP cars too, and 1/10 scale nitro touring cars. Yeah. This one doesn't even look like it's ever been raced. It had to have been, but. Yeah, sometimes I fix nitro. As a matter of fact, I was going to get into these two, which is this one and that one, because I need to. I gotta change the pipe, but the pipes aren't going to come until Thursday, so we're going to keep that. I'm going to wait till Thursday to get into those. Because basically what I did was I bought. I thought I bought the wrong motors. I thought I bought buggy motors instead of GT on-road motors, but I did. I bought GT on-road motors. I was smart, but I didn't have the proper pipe. I think this has a truggy pipe on it, and that one's got a buggy pipe on it, and it's not good. It doesn't work. So I got two GT pipes, the ceramic. I think they're by FX. They're pretty good. Why? What's wrong with your nitro, Don? I have a Discord channel, and it's got voice and video, and I can help you out over the Discord channel. And that way you can show me what you got and see what you're doing and stuff. Where are you from, Don? Oh, you got to. How old is your Revo 3.3? Let's start there. Because if you bought it used, you probably need to replace the motor. And the Revo 3.3 is a bit of a moving target. One-year-old. It shouldn't be that old. Hold on. You did the break-in? Oh, it's 1 year old. Gotcha. You did the brake, and then ran it. Then you ran 2 tanks. You did like the bang, slow back and forth thing. But right now, is the fuel is not moving forward. So you're not getting fuel to the motor. Probably runs 2 packs. What are you guys talking about? Hmm. Well, what you should do is go to the manual for your car and look what the needle settings should be, because there should be like, turn all the way in, then you go however many turns, get it back to get your tune back to stock. Yeah, and I don't know a lot about nitro tuning. I know a little bit. I know how to, I know how to keep my cars running, but it really depends on. We'll ask what battery you run on that hot rod. Oh, this and the one on the table. I run two 2S 8,000 milliamp batteries in here. They go side by side here and here. I just got this like Monday or Sunday or one of those days in the weekend. It runs on 4S. Yeah, so yeah, you have to look in the manual, make sure that your needles are at stock, and basically what you have to think of, there's a high speed. There's 3 stages of needle tweaking in tuning a nitro motor. There's a low speed, the high speed, and the middle, right? The mid. When if say you pulled full throttle and the car goes, but it goes like the RPM band goes like that. That usually means you are starving, which means you need to not lean out. You need to fatten up the bottom end. Like really, most of your tuning is done on the low end, right? Once you got your low end tune good and the car will run and idle by itself, and when you hit the throttle, it doesn't just shut itself off, you leave it. Because really you don't have to tweak the low end that much. The low end and the idle screw are really about the car getting started. You want to start not lean on the low end, but what is that called? What's the other term called? Fat. Yeah, because you focus on getting the car running all the time, right? And then really, yeah, rich. There you go. And really, what you want to do is try to lean out the top end. That's the only part you really need to lean out. You could lean the mid if you have to, but it's all about the low, for me at least, because I just want the car to run. Things that so if you're running too lean on the low end, which is the initial punch of the motor, right when you pull the trigger, that's the low. If you're running too lean, you'll pull the trigger and the car will rev high and then shut off because it's not getting enough fuel, right? If you pull the trigger and it goes that's usually it means it's too rich. You rich it, or no, it's too lean. Yeah, not enough fuel is getting in. And if you richen it up a little bit, it should stay at low RPMs, just kind of pull the trigger and hold it like just a little bit and let it run. That'll be your low, right? Pull it to mid, that'll be your middle, right? And see how it behaves in the middle. if it goes in the middle, you need to richen up a little bit. If it like goes like if it bogs like a kind of noise, that means it's too much fuel and not enough air. So you lean it up, and it'll go wee. That's what you want. You want wee, not like I don't know. It could be the clutch. No, I think what he's I think it's probably more of a tune thing. And really, you gotta, if you're watching a YouTube video, make sure you're watching a YouTube video from someone that lives in your region, right? Because a tune in California is going to be different than a tune in Maryland. California is dry, hot. We're more wet, hot. It's like steamy, nasty outside. So it's all about getting each one of those things in order. Usually the high speed is the easiest to tune because your car will just cut out if you go full throttle if it's not rich enough. And you're turning like, I don't know, say the screw is like this, you're turning like this much, like just another width of the screw while you're tuning. Yeah, it's armpit heart down here. So that's what you really were looking for. Like when you first pull the trigger, hold let me get a radio and show you. So, when you're tuning your low, it's just a little bit, right? Keep it at that speed and kind of adjust your needle slightly, while it's going. And then give it mid throttle. See how that feels if it's bogging, stuff like that. There are other like nuances to tuning also. Like say when you pull the trigger and you go full speed and you let off the trigger and the RPM stay high and it stays high, then it comes back down, right? That means when you're pulling the trigger, you're starving the motor. The motor is not getting enough fuel on the low end, right? And it can't, once enough fuel gets into the system, the RPMs now drop down because the air to fuel mixture has changed. Like you have more fuel versus less air, and it comes down. Like, so when you're tuning, that's part of the tuning process. Is it just make sure you get the car. So when you wee and let go, it goes wee, like, or wee. It doesn't go wee. You know what I mean? those are my wee and wee. You know what I'm saying? Your clutch using your transmission in a Revo 3.3, it's either your clutch is gone or it's working. You know what I mean? It's like a black and white thing with a Revo. Your clutch is either working or it's completely gone. So if tuning is what you're looking to do, that's really what you're doing. Like you whether like your highest RPM and if it goes like it's bouncing off the RPM limiter or something like that, that means it's probably it could be it depends. Like if you go full throttle, it goes like that means it's a little too rich. But if it's like it's like that's too lean. And know that you'll tune it one day, take it out the next day, and that tune may not work. That's why I would recommend if you're first starting off an RC, get an electric car. Get something that goes off LiPo, because really LiPos are not nearly as dangerous as they once were. Like they're sitting everywhere now. As long as you don't overcharge them. Over discharging them is also dangerous, but not as dangerous as overcharging them. Once they're out of energy, right, and they start to swell up, and they pop, there'll be a lot of smoke. There'll be some fire, but it won't be anything like as if you took this thing and you overcharged it. This is a 3-cell, and you charge it like it was a 4-cell, and all that energy explodes. It explodes, my friend. Lots of fire. Very hot. But yeah, they're pretty, Lipotech's pretty good. They pretty perfected it too much. Like, the worst thing you got to work, like, say if you leave a lipo battery fully charged for too long, it will start to swell up a little bit. It'll never swell up to the point where it's going to explode, but it will definitely puff up a little bit. And that puffing is the chemical reaction happening in the battery sans the energy release. And I'm sure if you left it for long enough, it would burst. But for the most part, they're still fine. I mean, if you really want to get cuckoo crazy, you can always charge them outside, and then you don't have to worry about them exploding in your house. I need all new 2S batteries because I have annihilated all my batteries. I had a bunch of China Hobby Line, and I was talking to Sean this weekend, the weekend before last, and he was saying, "Oh, they don't last as long. They don't last as long." I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then I took my car to a race and I tried to use them, and they did not. They did not last as long. There were other batteries that lasted better with lower kV, or not kV, lower milliamps. Well, we race every weekend in Rockville. Not every weekend, but every other weekend. I think I might be doing it this coming weekend, depending on what my child custody schedule looks like. I'm pretty sure I got my kids, but I don't think they have anything this weekend. And we don't really go anywhere anymore because I'm poor. I'm not poor. I just don't have any vacation money. Yeah, and Laurel's not too far from Rockville. If you go to my my Facebook group here, I'll put the link in the chat here. Where is the Book of Faces? I think actually, you know what? I think it's in the description. The Facebook group. If it isn't, let me know and I'll go find it and pop it in the thing. If you join the Facebook group, I always put in there when the next one's going to be. I haven't done it yet because I'm not really sure what's going to happen this weekend, but most of the time we're out there on Saturdays from about, I don't know, 10 o'clock till 5. Yeah, if anybody's in the area and they want to run with us, we're out there. If you watch one of my videos, I think the one where I'm running the Mugen, this car, is it that car? Nitro car. I don't have friends in RC yet. Yeah, just join the Discord group. Not a lot of guys talking there, but I bet you if you start talking in there and asking people will go in there and talk to you and tell you stuff. Yeah. I mean, we're out there. I'm not like a nitro expert, but I can help you out any way that I can. We kind of just chill. It's like a practice race thing. Yeah. Did you join? You must have joined the Facebook group. You're on Facebook. So I'm pretty sure in the description of this video, there's a link to the RCUA Facebook group. Lapsus est vista is the name of it. If you join that group, post in there. There's a bunch of other groups. There is DMV RC Takeover, I think it is. It's a bunch of guys in there from the DMV area that will definitely give you some help. Like post a video of what's going wrong, and 1,000 people will answer. And that's how people get most of their information nowadays. It's from Facebook. Anywho, get back into this beautiful young lady. Yeah, nitro. Nitro is a. I mean, it also, you have to think about what your nitro fuel mixture is. For a Traxxas Revo 3.3, I think you can get away with 20%. 20% 9% methanol or something like that. But if you want your car to run a little better, like 25 to 30% is probably better. To run a little cleaner, run a little faster, run a little hotter, kind of, but only because there's more RPMs. Yeah, I mean, I'm selling some of these cars, so I always end up bringing some stuff. I don't have very many off-road bashers, though. That is true. You know what I do have? I do have a Losi Truggy. That is not. I got to put back together. Anyways, I was gonna make it electric. I was gonna throw it in the trash, but then I found the parts that I thought were missing. Threw them back on there. I'm like, okay, so I can probably use this. What was I gonna do? Oh, I have to open a package. Yes. Open le package. La mange. La mange. Oh, where should I put this? And my zodiac sign is a Capricorn. I got no space, you guys. The green is the color that stands for the land. All right, I'll just put it right here for right now. Okay, here is said package. The website. Oh no, I don't. Sometimes I post them. I post them in. So there's what is it called? I think it's Maryland RC Traders. Is another group that you should join. If you join my group, I can then. What up, May? Any mayhem? Let's go to the Book of Faces and see if you join the thing.
Where did it go? Where is that damn cat?
Let's see. Groups. One potential spam. I don't see. Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, no, I did it. I did the thing. Let's see, Don Eder RM. Let's see if I can find you. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's not in the group. My God, Facebook is... I'd say it was a mess, but it isn't really a mess. Don Eder RM. I don't want to search groups. It looks like you. Hey, Don. I just sent you a Facebook message. Oh, you live in Gaithersburg. So you've probably been out to Mimi's, huh? Mimi's mom died. It's terrible. How do I... Hey, that's me. That is you. All right. Let me see if I can invite you to the group now that we are speaking. If I can remember how to use Facebook. Too many buttons. Invite. Search. Don. There it is. Oh, you're already a member. You're already a member already. Thanks for the comment, there, Minnie Ma'am. And Don, if you go to the events, I did not post it this time because, but you can see if you go to the last one, though, July 25th. That's where we race. I think it's 1803 Research Boulevard. Cool, man. See you there. Strandberg guitars. All right, let's open this freaking box. What's in the box? This is from Fearless RC. That, my friend, is how you stab yourself in the leg. Because I got a bug up my booty. If you guys have seen my FPV cars, which you probably have, here on the channel, I have 3. One is an FG, one is a MCD, or not really, it's the Rovan clone MCD, and the other one is a infraction. Look at the size of that bumper. And the infraction is a little small. So I thought what I would do is I would convert my off-road MCD into a rally car or something like a rally car, like a Dakar rally truck. I have a body that I got from Graphiel that would fit. So I got their bump bars to go on theirs. But my concern is ground clearance. Now, let me get this thing up here. It is going to be quite the task. I gotta put these in the box with my other 8-scale stuff. This is the parts that came with the Capricorn. Definitely gonna forget I put that over there, but that's okay. Yeah. Maybe it's not the right one. There you go. Where's my 4? 4? Don't care. Trying to make some room up here. Put these tools away. All right. Okay. That wasn't important. I've never used a foam bumper on one of my cars before. I'm kind of excited. It doesn't fit on here. I don't think. Maybe it does. On top of there or something. Anywho, with all that, this goes to my Losi, the Micro Bee. You should get your hands on one of those. Super fun, super inexpensive, and hobby grade all the way. All the way. This thing is toast. I should toss it. I think I am. Toss it. Don't keep bad body reamers. Just throw them in the trash. There's a way. There's got to be a way to sharpen a body reamer. I wish I knew how. Because if I did, I'd be the king of pain. I think it sharpens from the upper edge. But every time I try to sharpen it from that edge, it doesn't work. It simply doesn't work. There's the lid to this thing. All right, whatever. Right there. It's the same old thing as yesterday. I will always be king of kings. Guys, I really need to clean up. It looks bad on camera. It's a lot worse in person. It's like 1,000 times worse. Oh, those are for the lights. You know, I have these ideas, you guys. I go and I get these things because I got 2 light racks for my FPV cars, so I can drive them into the nighttime. Did I plan? No, I didn't. Do I know where they are? Nope. No, I don't. Okay, that's good enough. It usually fits on this green area here. What is that? Is this side? Oh, you guys can't see that side because of all the words. But it's a freaking mess over here. Believe you me. Always be king of pain. This is the manual for the Lab GT2 EPGP. Oh, it's got special wrenches. Where am I going? Where am I going, you guys? It's the wrong way. Car's right down here. Now this is my MCD W5. It's big. It's very big. Is this the front? This is the front. So if I move everything further that way, it won't be covered by the letters. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Anyways, there you go, MCD, right? I got this a while back. It was the competition version, which was a mistake. I should not have bought it, but it was the only one they had in stock at the time, so I got it. And I upgraded it with a bunch of roving parts, which are already cracked, you know. But I redesigned the way that the pins, the hinge pins for the arms that go into the block, and the ABCD blocks. I am using a galvanized steel. It's galvanized. What is that? The blackened. I don't know what that's called. A hardened steel screw with a bolt. Because the issue before, and this happens on the RC Car too, is that the pin comes out and chaos ensues. Chaos reigns. So I may give it one more chance on the track just to see how it does before I swap it over. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up swapping it over. I have the Losi 5TE. So I have an electric short course fifth scale that I can run in the electric class. So I don't see much use for this car on the track anymore. Plus, it's a lot of fun to drive. It's fast and easy to control, and on it, it's like nimble, and you can pass really easy with it. But you make one wrong move, and the car will break. And I have yet to have my XR5, which is the rally car by MCD. That car is never broken because it doesn't try to jump 10 feet in the air. And it's becoming more and more apparent to me that MCD is not really, it's not being made for jumping in the air. It's not. If you look at so MCD is, I think it's German, something. I don't know. Probably Italian, something. I don't know. It's outside the States. It's in Europe somewhere. And they race on carpet outdoors. And it makes sense because of what the weather's like there. If they try to race, if it was a dirt track, it would be a mud bowl because it rains so much there. So they basically put like AstroTurf down and they make a track under the AstroTurf, and that way, if it gets wet, it doesn't turn into a mud hole. It's just wet AstroTurf. And their tracks are a lot easier on the cars. There's not like a bunch of huge jumps. Like here, basically a 5th scale track is an 8th scale buggy track that's wide enough. So there's like a bunch of high flying jumps and like stuff that Low C is used to engineering things for. And they're just better cars durability wise for the racetrack. So all that said, that's why I was thinking about converting this to an FPV car, one that could go on grass at least, you know. And I would have to raise the ride height a little bit, take out some of that droop, because I think if I put these on the car, it will scrape the ground. Always be king pain. So if I would put this on here, all right, it doesn't touch the tires, which is good, and that's more than enough ground clearance. So I think we're going to be okay in the rear. It's the front I'm worried about, because you can see this, like, this all angles up in the back and looks more rally car-y. But the front, I'm afraid will be too low, because if you notice, it comes off the front of the chassis, and I guess it lifts a little bit, but it's definitely not like this short course truck bumper where, like, if I were going toward a curb, I could probably get up on the curb with this bumper, but not with this one. It would just smash into the curb and most likely break my car. So what is this for? Did I just buy a front bumper that I can't use? It's possible. So I may have to attach to the body. Yeah. I mean, maybe this is something for an FG or something, because it definitely doesn't fit on here. I mean, I guess I could figure out a way to put it on there, but I don't see any designated holes in this for these holes. You know what I'm saying? But probably put it on anyways, just to protect the body. All right, so yeah. Will it be the best off-road car in the world? No, it won't. But it'll be able to go up on the grass and, you know, go off-road, whereas opposed to the 2 rally cars are too low to the ground. You just be scraping the car around. So that's gonna work. I think I showed you guys the body last time, but I'll grab it and show it to you one more time. I'm kind of sad because I really, 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 really wanted this to work out and be like a really good off-road car. The cool thing is whenever it breaks, it doesn't break. It just the pins come out. And now that I've trapped the pins with the nut and bolt, it shouldn't happen anymore. But you know what happens? Like, usually, you know, it'll just find somewhere weaker in the chain to break. And I think that's going to end up being the hubs, possibly. I don't know. Don't know. take some of the droop out, raise the ride height a little bit, and that's way more than enough ground clearance. I was thinking about going as far as to take the our shock tower bent, take the shock towers off, and get shorter shock towers and shorter shocks. But these are like real MCD shocks, so. It's a little bouncy. Rigger's not bouncy. But it should be exciting. Really, fitting it with a an FPV camera is going to be super easy. I'm going to go grab the body. Oh, look, we're at an hour 17. We're going to shut this down at about an hour and 30. But let me grab this body. Again. This is the original body. Quite nice. It's got a roll cage in it. I may actually try to take that roll cage out and put it in the new body. In the new body. This is the Graphio body. It's like a truck, like a short push truck, I guess. I think it's called Dakar, D-A-K-A-R. I don't know if that's a company that races in the race or if the cars are called Dakar cars. I don't remember, but so basically that's going to go on there. I made these body post extenders. 3D printed those. Basically, it's going to go in there like something like that. I'm sure there's something on the other side of the table that is stopping this from working. So, but basically, yeah, it's going to go like that. Let me turn farther away. Let me adjust the camera a little bit so you guys can see the whole thing. That way a little. So yeah, another 5th scale, but this will be like an off-road one that I can use to do a little exploring. Because right now I'm like, I can only really go on roads. So I'll cut here. Let me see if I can top-down cam here. I'm gonna cut this window out like the other cars. I'm gonna leave the sides full, cut out the front. And really, it looks like these front body posts are not going to need any adjustment. It's just the rear ones are going to have to be a little bit longer. But yeah. There's the car. That's how that's going to go. Once I take off this front bumper, and this rear bumper, suppose we can take the rear off right away, huh? Because that's not attached to anything. I don't know. I'm thinking I might keep this on if I can get it to take these mud flap things off, because it would be protection for the back of the body. I don't plan on getting a hit or anything, but think I might keep that in there. Cause, yeah. Yeah, I am gonna keep it. I'll keep that on there, the rear one, and put the back foil on to fill out this space, and then put this on the front. Maybe put this on the inside of the body, but we'll figure out something. I gotta wait for the paint to come for the body. I think I'm definitely gonna have to. Well, you know what would be awful is if I bought a front and rear bumper for no reason, right? It's probably what happened, but no, because you can't get this on with the front bumper still on it. All right. Let's see if we can make a little progress on that. Let's just take a look. You know, just gonna look see. Where to start? I could. Is it 3? That's what that is. Where's my 3? It is. That's a 4. Nope, it's a 3. It's a 3. Let's operate. Operation. You're the doctor having so much fun. Operation. All right. I saw something I'm going to have to do first. I really wish these were easier to get off, but they're not. They are not. And the extender is right not there. I thought I had this really long extender piece, but it's gone. Okay. Oh my goodness. I will always be keeping. What's everybody doing? All 80 out there just silent. You ever start doing something like, you know, there's a real tool for this. There's a real wrench. I'm going to use a real wrench, but I'm not going to do that because I've already started down this path of the wrong way. I'm going to See it to the end. Off. Let's put it over there. Now I think the bumpers are held on by they're held on by what up, Yeet? Now let's put the other bumper on. You know what I don't have? Uh-oh. Looks like it might be too close to the front. Actually, that was dumb. I should put those up front. Right now, we're just going to see if this fits without too much finagling. And give us a proper ride height with the body, which it should. Velarlo Omni Terminator Carbon. Nice. Yeah, I mean, they're fun cars, like, no doubt. You'd be hard pressed to find a crappy RC car these days. They got the durability factor and the durability. What am I trying to say? The durability formula. They got it down pat. All right. You see that? That's not good. That is not good. That is not good. I am not a fan of that. I wish I could show you guys I can't even get my hand into there. There's not enough front ride height. And if I bring this up, stomach is growling. I had kielbasa for dinner. Like, that's it. Just a kielbasa. That's what you do when your wife's not here, you know? You put food in your belly. It doesn't have all the nutrients you need, but you put it in there. You made an effort. Yeah. It's not floppy per se. It's just, I know that if I start driving and, well, I don't know. I think I just need to take the droop out. Because it is not even anyways. There we go. Losing tools. That's not it. There's another tool around here. Goes in here. What should I do with it? Guys, I used to have such good vision. I'm so mad. It's awful now. Where? You see it right here? The vape. You know, I usually mix a tobacco and banana flavors because it's tasty to me. But I ran out of tobacco flavors, so yeah, it's just straight banana. I'm not a fan of like fruit flavored vape. I'm okay with desserts. Desserts are alright. I really should have put Loctite on these freaking things. Huh, it's about even. Now, I may have to run a longer spring. Yeah, that front shock tower is bent. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah. I don't think I have any longer springs. And I don't think the Losi springs fit. Surgery mint flavor. Sugary mint. Like a chocolate mint flavor or like a menthol flavor. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this is not how you tune a vehicle. Okay, that's not how you're supposed to do it. Miami mint. It's like sweet mint or spearmint. Nice. Oopsie. Yeah, RY6. I used to love RY6. They make some like remake RY6 in the tobacco brand that I usually use. But I think I used to love that stuff. Ruyan 6. That's what the RY was. All right, let's put the rear thing on. Where's it at? Where it be is, my friends. Where it be is, Cameron Diaz. Oops, how about that? Yeah. If you remember, like Boba's Bounty, and I think it was something like Gorilla something. It tastes like that. Way back in the day, alien vapes, I think they were called. They made a flavor called Boba's Bounty, which is like a hint of sarsaparilla, banana, and something. And then they lost the formula. Like it was destroyed in a fire or something. We couldn't make it anymore. It's gone. All right. I'm 99% sure I'm not going to find 4 of these freaking screws that I need. I used a bunch for a different project. Oh, one. Yeah. There was another one that was lemony. It was by like Bad Boy or whatever they were called. Sad Boy vapes, and it was in a yellow bottle. That was like a sweet Fruity Pebbles and marshmallow kind of thing. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. All right. All right. Well, I found one. Oh, there's another one. Nope, that is a different size. Yeah, dude. Oh shoot! Like rigging and twisting your own coils and all that kind of madness. I still have some coil material. Oh. There was so much innovation in the scene, man. All right, giving up the ghost in 3, 2, 1. All right, what are we gonna do with the other bumper? It's got a couple of screws in it. There's another one. Yeah. I remember the cloud phase. God, it was so good. It was so good. I remember like oh man. Blowing huge clouds. People got really upset. Really upset. Remember that? Can't do that here, man. Dude, I used to vape at work, like inside. Not like a cloud machine vape. Like that's too big. This is the correct size. Correctamundo. But I only have 3 of them. See, 1, 2, 3. I don't have the 4. 4. There's got to be one around here somewhere. Right there. Uh-huh. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Big butt RDA. I wonder if I still have any freaking those units, the mod units. I remember I bought an all copper tube mod. Mistake. Mistake. The whole thing is conductive. Let's just say that. Oh shit. This is a terrible idea. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel how bad the idea is. I can almost smell how bad it is. And I don't even know if this diff is now going to act all crazy because it's got screws in it. No. Oh shit. It smells like cheese in desperation. That looks a little doable, guys. Looks like it might just work. Let's get the body. Try it again. Oh, goodness. We grab something else. Nope, I don't got it. Nope, don't got it. Wow. Okay, well that is impressive. So if I want this to go down there all the way, I'm gonna have to put holes in this body. I'm gonna have to put holes in this friggin' thing. You locked up for real, for real? You in a Persian girl? You in a Persian gang? Yeah, that's gonna have to come off of there. But that looks like it should be just low enough. Yeah. All right, so I can keep that on. And it looks like I may even be able to use the front valance. It looks like we might have a car here, guys. It might just work. See if I still have the wing for this thing. Let's see. Where is the car wing? I think, I don't know how this goes on here, but I think it goes on like that. Cut it. Hey, what's up, Jerry? From Ireland. From Ireland. I'm not going to try to do an Irish accent. You're like, that sounds Scottish. I mean, you're right. It probably does. It probably does. Purge. Oh, God. Just sat on the screwdriver. All right, so it looks like this is going to work. Now the question is, do I try to take the roll cage out of the other car? Because everything's cooler with a roll cage. At least that's what I think. No, this is the car body from Grafeel. Let me see if I can find a photo of it. Let's see, where is that at? What is the name of it? The name of it is Grafeel. Desktop. All right, make sure you guys can see the desktop. You can't. There it goes. All right, so this is Grafeel. They're out of Italy. All the cool bodies come out of Italy. I think it is this one. The Rally G Max? No, it's not that one. It's the it's this one. Maybe it is the Rally G Max. Look at that thing. That's super cool. 194 bucks. Wowzers. Is that on the MCD XR5? $194. That is really cool. That's almost worth it. The only problem is if you're in the States right now, the import cost for Italy is insane. Insane. Anyways, let's go back to here. It's this one, I think, isn't it? It's one of those. I really like this one too. What's the name? Is that one? Lance. It's all 12 of 12. I guess it is that one. This one right here. Is it a 5B wing on there? Look at you, fancy schmance. See how it comes down the back? Mine's not cut yet, but yeah, it's this one. They have like a Dakar package one too that maybe just they don't have it anymore. It's this one. This G Dakar part goes in the back, but I didn't get that. It's this one. This is for the longer wheelbase car, I do believe. Oh, same thing. Yeah, that's what it'll look like. That's what it looks like on a 5T. Like it looks more like straight across the top in this picture. And it's definitely not that one because the front of this looks different. Yeah. Anywho, it'll look like that basically, and I'll use it for off of the roads. To go off of the roads, you know, off of the roads. Let's go back to the main cam. Have a Kia Nitro buggy and a bash down then. Nice. So what kind of stuff you like? You what's that guy's like K-pop does with like that kind of scale? He makes a bunch of like almost realistic looking or pretty realistic looking drifters and stuff. Pretty sure that is gonna how is that going to work? It's going to work it like these. Now the other thing that this has a thing in it. And I should probably measure it because I don't know if it's going to fit but it would be really cool if it did. It would be a lot cooler if you did. It looks like it's not going to fit though. Yeah, because it's too wide. Because I don't know if you can see that, but there's a couple of things. This piece right here is like a little, I don't know, body holder piece. And it would push the body out super wide if I try to use it. So guess we're not doing that. Just gonna put holes in it, cut the wheel wells out, call it a day. Cut the back up to expose the yeah, that's gonna go down like that. Oh yeah. It's going to be perfect. Perfect, my friend, perfect. But there you go. Now I just gotta it should turn out pretty cool. I'm gonna try to refrain from making it some crazy paint scheme because that always goes wrong. I think I'll just do what I did with the last one. Most of the car is going to be my orange color, and then the back from here, like in a diagonal stripe, goes across like this, and it will be darker orange in the back. Or this should be all orange, and I'll just put a bunch of stickers on it and make it look cool. But it does look like it is going to fit, and it will look the part, which is pretty cool. You know what I saw, you guys? I saw this thing called, what was it, Formula Mini E or something like that. It's like a Yeah, I smoked for decades as well. But I quit long time ago. Every once in a while I have a real smoke. Just to remind myself how painful it is and how it smells like doo-doo. It smells like doo-doo. I smoked the whole cigarette though, so don't get me wrong. Alrighty, guys. I think that's about as much as I can do today. I don't have any paint, so I'm not going to start doing anything crazy. I suppose I could commit and make the body post holes. Yeah, I'll bum a smoke. It's like, let me get one of those. I'm like, yeah, it's nice. But as soon as it's over, you're like, my God, man, that like, there's like the residual effect of the tar or something. All right. All righty. So I was even going to go as far as to change the wheels, but I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm going to keep these wheels on. Should be fun. Should be fun. I think I got to put heavier grease in the front shocks. Should be fun though. Should be fun. Great gear mesh. Could be a little bit better. What's on here? $21.68 or something like that. Freaking gear, it's fucking huge. It's simply huge. Now I'm like, do I want to do all that? Nice. All right, ladies and gents, I think I am going to go to bed instead of sitting here staring at this and wondering what I should do next. Oh, and Gran Turismo. I haven't played fucking Gran Turismo in a gazillion years. Love that game. Gajillion. Obviously a gajillion. A gajillion years. Yeah. That's pretty much got it right there. I should mark this off. Mark one there. Mark one there. Right there. Right there. I can cut the holes and I can push the body down, see how it fits. And then once it's down, I can trace the wheels out. Talk about friggin' ground clearance. Basically, it's a monster truck. Yeah. You just gotta. So what I usually do is once I got the body on and I got the body posts down and I get everything clipped and mounted, I don't cut anything. And then I'll take an extra wheel, if I have one somewhere. The old man's going off script, man. He's wandering around aimlessly. One of these. Like get everything lined up and then get these two wheels lined up and basically put a wheel here and trace the outline of the wheel on the outside of the body. Cut that. Yeah, man. Dude, my knees hurt so bad. I went to work today. I bought a pair of Pumas. This is random information here. I bought a pair of Pumas that I really liked off Amazon. I freaking love Pumas. I don't know what my problem is. I love them. And I put insoles in them, but they were older insoles, like arch support insoles, because I got the flattest feet in the world. And they were old and they did not hold up. Yeah. And the insoles were worn out, and I was limping from the metro back to my car from work today. It hurt. But this looks like it's gonna work, guys. It really looks like it's gonna work. Like really work. Like really. Like forever. Yeah. I'm quite happy about that. It should come out looking pretty darn good. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go as far as to mark the body post holes. There, right there. All right, Jerry. What time is it out there in Ireland? Before you hop off, if you're not gone already. I'll check out your channel. What did I do? Marker. We're doing it. It's happening. It's going down. Ain't no stopping us. No stopping. No one does it better. No one better. The crew, yeah. Ain't no stopping us. No stopping. No one does it better. It's good. Early morning, yeah. 9 a.m. It's 9 a.m., lads. Fucking yeah. Ooh. goes there. Nope, that is not even. That is far from the evens. Oh, you know what? I think these. Yeah, that's all right. Get rid of this one. Give you guys a top down before I get out of here. So the holes are marked in the back here, and in the front here, and here. It looks pretty even across this way, and even has enough symmetry where each one of these is on the edge of this little ridge here. So I'm going to go ahead and truss that. And we'll get at this some other time because it is late. I got to go to bed and go to work. Thanks for joining me in this wonderful 2 hours of just chilling out, streaming, building stuff, measuring stuff, testing stuff. I have to cut this thing. I think it goes, there's one goes there. Yeah, you got to cut this whole thing out. Yeah, their molds are not great. All right, that's gonna go on there. It's gonna be cool, man. All right, catch you guys on Thursday, and we'll be back on Thursday. Hopefully, we'll see Jerry. Jerry will come back. Jerry O the rocks. See you guys. Thanks, Yeet. Talk to you guys in a few days. All the rest of my parts come in Thursday. Bye.